Hey guys, like to welcome you guys all back to Read with Melanin. And on top of me talking about fantasy pretty much for most of this month, I want to tell you guys about 10 Black fantasy book series that I'm either reading right now or have already finished reading. The first one is a middle grade series. It is the Supernatural Investigations by B.B. Alston. If you don't know, the first book is Amari and the Night Brothers. There are actually 2 other books out in this series, with the 4th one, I think the title and the cover just got announced. If it is, like, you'll see it around me. The premise of this book is that it is about a girl named Amari whose brother has been missing. And she learns that her brother has gone missing because he was an investigator in this magical enforcement agency, and thus thrust her life into a world of magic. I love this series. The first book I read in a day. So this is definitely another middle grade series. Again, if you're looking for more books to read on your own or read with your littles, this is a great series to start on. This next series is a series that I just started reading in, and I'm very much obsessed with the entire world. And it is the Murder and Magic series by Nicole Glover. This is like a historical fantasy element. So like the conductors is about these 2 people that are basically, they're part of the Underground Railroad, but this is like life after they're done with being on the Underground Railroad, and it's mystery, and the magic system is great. I actually read the 3rd book, The Improvisers, first before I realized that it was in this world, and there is a 4th book that is already coming out. So if you like murder mysteries with magic in them and unique magic systems, I highly recommend this series. I love it. I cannot wait for book 4. I am so excited. I slept on Nicole Glover, and I don't know why I was sleeping on her. This next series is a new adult. I don't really know which category it is specifically, but it's the Wrath of the Gods series by C.M. Lockhart. Listen, I know y'all seen Chelsea on here where she's like, I write books about girls who are not all that nice. She's talking about Brandy. Brandy is the main character of this series. It's Brandy with her fine man who sticks beside her. She is basically the assassin to the gods, and everything hits the fan. I will say, I hate Sarah. I love Brandy. The ending of book 2 basically gives me like a whole new vibe. It is a little violent. If you don't like a lot of killing and stuff, this probably is like, it's not a lot of murder, but like when the murder does happen, it's like very clear murder. I think it's the best way to put it. I love this book. I have favorite characters, and I'm really afraid because she hasn't said much about book 3, but I'm scared everybody gonna die. But I am excited about this series, so it's another one. You should read it. Another middle grade series that I think is really cute, if you're looking for more of an academia magic style book, remnants of Harry Potter, then you're going to want to do this one, because in this particular series, the mom has magic, embowed magic into hands that will magically braid your hair. If that's not Black girl magic, I don't know what it is. And we are talking about the Controverse series by Danielle Clayton. So I've read the Belle series by Danielle Clayton, and I like that one, but the Marvelers gives me the magical school that, like, it's really catering to me. It's a lot of diversity in this book. It focuses on a young girl. She is what they call a conjurer. She is the first conjurer of all time to go to this magical school. So we get to learn about her conjure magic. I do wish we learned more about the conjurers. We are on book 3 of the series. I think this is book 3. I don't know. We'll see one thing, but I like the series. It is middle grade. So like, remind yourself when you're getting annoyed with the kids, they're acting like kids. I had to remind myself that, but it is a good series. It's another one that I think your littles will enjoy. The next one is a book that I was immediately drawn to by the art. One of her other books, she has Black Girl Pirates. This is the Chaplow mix by Tatiana Obey. That is, basically, it's like a nod to Afro Samurai, but like it's told in a way where it's such a vibe. There's a playlist that the author gives us that's like inspiring by the book. We started reading this with the book club and then life happened, but we actually went and like listened to the playlist that she made for the book. And for me, playlists and books should be more of a thing. I feel like that really gives me insight into the character more. I really love this series. I am going to be getting both of them when this furlough is over, because I decided I want the hardback versions of the books, but at the same time, I really wish I could get a poster of the second book, because I don't know what it is about the yellow up against like the grayish ink. it eats down. Like the first cover is good, but that second cover eats down. So another one. This next series is an adult series. It is the Nameless Republic series by Suyi Davis Okumbowa. I never say these names right, but forgive me. Okay, so the first book is Son of the Storm. So it focuses on this young scholar who basically like knows things about the city that he shouldn't know, but he ends up coming in contact with this creature who's not a creature, it's a person, and she like technically shouldn't exist. And so it's him and her trying to get out of the city. But also his fiance feels a little mad that he stood her up for this no-name girl. That is saying it very lightly. But I just want to point out, my favorite character is the fiance. Her entire character arc is eating down. I'm in the middle of the second book. I lost the book and had to find it again. So like, but listen, it is fantastic. I highly recommend it. There's great storytelling and the art on the book covers eats down. He just announced the third and a final book and that has my girl on it. So I'm so ready. I don't know. I can't say it enough. Like I really enjoyed the series a lot. I feel like this one comes as no surprise because obviously everybody is reading it, and it is the Legendborn cycle by Tracy Dion. So I read Legendborn it was either during the February freeze here in Houston or COVID, which I kind of feel like we're in the same, I don't know, were we in COVID during that time too? Honestly, time is an illusion that's playing jokes with me right now, so I don't actually remember. But I just finished, we all read Oathbound this year. I don't have to go into detail why Oathbound at the end left my jaw on the floor, but I need Tracy to stop playing with me because my only wish, the only other thing I want for this book series is I want more root magic. And if for some reason you have no idea what Legendborn is about this young girl named Bree who ends up getting accepted into an early college program where she ends up learning that there is this secret society on campus that involved her mother, and her mother passed away. So like she's trying to figure out more connections to her mother. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. That's why I said I want more root magic. I'm sure everybody else who reads the book wants it too. So Tracy, give it to us, girl, please, please. Now, if you are a person that likes more like military, like split the guts open, watch the entrails go, like the only thing that matters is like killing folks in war, then I think the Burning series by Evan Winters would be right up your alley. This man literally practices by fighting demons in like the demon worlds. Like it's so much so a military book. The fighting scenes are written very, very, very well. I very much enjoyed them. Like I said, if you're not a person that's really into like war, military, fantasy, violence type thing, this is not yours. But it is 2 books out, if I'm not mistaken, that I was like, I haven't read the second one, but the first one, I liked it. I feel like this one is also one that was really popular, and it is the Blood Trials series by Annie Davenport. Now I'm gonna be real with y'all. The second book did not hold up to my expectations, but the first book, I really, really, really loved it to the point where I'm telling y'all, read it anyway. I know that Nia wanted a third book. I just don't know if we're ever going to get it. So I will say you will have a lot of questions left unanswered after this series, but honestly, sometimes it's okay to do that. Maybe one day she might write us a novella or something that gives us some more answers to questions. But I still enjoyed the series, and I still, especially the first book, really had me hooked. I actually shed a tear for a character in the first book, and I'm not going to tell you which ones because you got to read it. So this final book series actually is one that I have not started reading yet because I'm waiting for my library to get the book. I'm like 4th in line for this book. I started reading it on my iPad, but then I quickly realized like I want to hear the crunch of the paper of the library book as I read this one, because I feel like this is going to be one where I'm going to be like folded up in this chair reading at night. And it is the Invoker trilogy by M.H. Allende. Now I'm going to read the premise of the first book because I feel like I have, but I'm just going to read it to y'all so y'all can get it. So the first book is A Song of Legends Lost, and it says, in the 9 lands, only those of noble blood can summon the spirits of their ancestors to fight in battle. But when Timmy, a commoner from the slums, accidentally invokes a powerful spirit, she finds it could hold the key to ending a centuries-long war. But not everything that can be invoked is an ancestor, and some of the spirits that that can be drawn from the ancestral realm are more dangerous than anyone can imagine. A relentlessly gripping tale of revenge and rebellion. A Song of Legends Lost is an unmissable debut from a major new voice in epic fantasy. So it says perfect for fans of John Gwynne, Anthony Ryan, and Evan Winters. All of these people write really good, like military war type fantasy. So again, if you're not into that, that might not be your thing, but it's right up my alley. So those are 10 fantasy books, 10 fantasy series by 10 Black authors that I think you should check out. What other ones have you read recently? They don't have to be Black, but I would prefer Black. But let me know down below in the comments. And until the next video, guys. Bye.